Welcome to Pegwarmers. I'm Kevin, and I'm here to talk about toys, or media related to toys. Today, I want to talk about once and always the 30th anniversary Power Rangers special. I just got done watching it a little while ago. I came home from work, we had dinner, and I watched it with my stepsons. My wife was in the room too. She kind of watched a little bit, but Power Rangers isn't necessarily her thing. My wife's reaction, boy, they're old. Yes, that's true, but I think I would probably, if you could show little Kevin watching Mighty Morphin Kevin now, he would have said, boy, he's old. That being said, it was a great special. A lot of fun getting to see and hear those original actors and voice actors reprising roles with, so many of the characters. And I don't want to spoil too much, but there will be some spoilers, so I'm going to say that now so I can move forward with this video. But I really, really enjoyed it. It was great to get to see Billy kind of be the leader of the team for a change. Obviously, a big part of the script was probably based around who was willing to return. I assume they did that piece first, or maybe had an outline for a story. But, they knew they weren't going to get Trini back. Jason's in some legal trouble. They weren't going to get Tommy back. He turned it down. Kim turned it down. I'm using the character names, not the actor names. And so, it's time to rely on the people that came in and filled in some of these roles later, or to just kind of avoid some of the people. If you think too hard about Power Rangers continuity, it always gets messy, because they didn't think that hard about Power Rangers continuity when they created these series and switched out costumes and brought people back and, transferred powers and destroyed powers. That aside, it was great to see these guys back. It was a fun story. It's nice to see the really good action they can do in these shows. The way they can do really cool camera movements and speed ups and slowdowns. They don't do it a lot in Power Rangers, but when they do, man, it's awesome sometimes. And there were some really cool moments in these fights. Lots of callbacks and fun things from other episodes. I really had a good time. There was a moment where Kat said, "This never gets old," or "I never get tired of this," and they morph. And man, it's true. It puts a smile on my face every time I hear those dinosaurs get called out for morphing time. It's just fun. Always is. I totally had a blast watching the special. I thought the girl they brought in to be the Yellow Ranger did a great job. There's some kind of funny stuff, Billy uses a blade blaster when he's not morphed, and I don't know, the Power Rangers didn't really do that. In that series, some of the series, they do get to use their weapons when they're not morphed. I mean, it's fine. It worked for the story. There's definitely some silliness to it, but some really nice nods. I loved that they went back to the juice bar and wanted to check out if they still had Ernie's recipe. There was a Bulk and Skull billboard at one point, and I mean, that's just scratching the surface of Easter eggs when I mention those, because other teams were mentioned. They showed a lot of other Rangers in the miniature form, when they're getting their energy sucked away, the different Lightning Collection figures with Lost Galaxy and Trevor or Trey or whatever the White Ranger is from Dino Thunder on there. We got to the end. At the end of the day, there was this clip of the Power Ranger team from the original show. I don't know if the song that Kim is singing is a modern thing that Amy Jo recorded as a piece to it, or how that worked out exactly. I don't remember that being necessarily a song she sang in the show. It worked well, however they did it, and it gave a chance to kind of commemorate Trini and Tommy. My youngest stepson, was so excited every time Tommy was on the screen. I mean, he flipped out when the Green Ranger showed up with the rest of the Mighty Morphin at the beginning of the series. And then when he was on at the end, he goes, "Tommy's always sweaty. That's because he works the hardest. That's why he's the best Ranger." And it kind of broke my heart a little bit that, we're never going to see JDF playing Tommy again. I'm aware of that reality, but to have a little kid in the same room who's excited about Power Rangers, be excited about that kind of sucked. So, there's been lots of new Power Ranger stuff teased and released for pre-sales online. The Minotaur, RPM Yellow, and Lightspeed Rescue Blue, right? And a whole bunch more. I'm not getting into all that stuff, but it's a great time to be a Power Ranger fan right now with a 30th anniversary special and lots of Lightning Collection stuff. I just got Snizzard here. Can't wait to open him up. I'm hoping they do robo versions of some of these guys based on this special. I don't need like the heads, the unmorphed Ranger heads for my Lightning Collection of the actors the way they look now. It would be cool if they did a Yellow Ranger though with the unmorphed head from this series, because it's a new character, somebody worth celebrating and recognizing and immortalizing in plastic. I'm trying to stay away from the remastered Power Ranger figures from Lightning Collection. They do look cool, but I don't really want to rebuy Mighty Morphin. I'm trying not to rebuy Mighty Morphin, but these ones do look pretty good. And I like how they can hold the Morpher. That's kind of fun. Maybe that's how I would display them. Anyway, in the comments down below, let me know what you thought of the special. Thanks for hanging on the peg with me.